sunny California, going to 74 Weld to see Quinn and his team. He has 3 Hermle machines right now, and he told us he has some pretty cool parts on the machine. So I'm excited to visit him and meet him and his team and talk about his story.
On your journey, what do you think were the important milestones to recognize that kind of helped you have a trajectory to where you are today?
I started by just getting kind of a manual mill, but then I really took the step when I got a real basic 3-axis 2+1 kind of machine, an older used machine, but it was something that I could really cut my teeth in. And then made that next big step into an actual machining center. We never went from 3-axis and did much. I never really did anything in 4-axis. We just jumped into 5. We do a fair amount of aerospace, and then our own product that we've been developing for years is something that started out in racing, and we're transitioning that to mass market, and that is portal gearboxes. I feel that we're getting to the point where if you're not doing 5-axis work, it's not that shops like mine have a competitive advantage, it's that the other guys have a disadvantage. People think it's a big leap into 5-axis, and it is. I'm not gonna say that it isn't, but I just couldn't fathom not doing that. I feel that if you don't do that, you're gonna get left behind. It's the same reason why I feel that automation on 5-axis is going to be an absolute necessity to stay competitive.
What was the transition like for you with labor in training?
Found that you can hire good outside talent and then use that to develop the people that we have here. So we're big proponents of training because then you get to teach the habits that you want.
We're here with Dylan. Okay, Dylan, tell us about how you got into the industry. Where did you start? And walk us through the journey that you kind of made to get you here today.
Okay, well, I've always wanted to be an engineer, and there was an opening here for a shop kid, basically, for someone to sweep the floor and
start out sweeping the floors.
I did. Started out didn't know anything.
Iconic story. Here you are.
Slowly worked my way up, started setting up machines, a lot of operation setups, and then they opened a programming position, and I jumped up and started learning hypermill, started doing 3-axis, 2-axis, and eventually onto some 5-axis. So,
what's been the part that you're most proud of that you've made?
I mean, a part of the portal boxes that we make, we do a lot of different knuckles for those, and I've been fortunate enough to not only design them, but see them come off of the machine. And I would say those are the ones that I love the most, is seeing those beautiful big, 25-pound knuckles come from a 250-pound block. And it's just something beautiful that you get to see go on a race car.
Throughout this journey, how important has Hermle's technical support been from order all the way to production?
So I think technical support is probably one of the most overlooked aspects of a machine tool. It's one thing to have a great machine. Without the right application engineers and physical techs in place, I don't care how good the machine is, without good support, it's not worth it. And I've sold machine tools over the years because the technical support was mediocre. I'll say that Hermle has some of the best techs out there. A machine makes you $0 when it's sitting there not running because it's broken. If you're just looking at what something costs, you're missing the whole point. It's what kind of value do you get from it? And there's a reason you'll continue to sell machines, because it's kind of a whole package.